Well, most of us believe that kids don't have a care in the world, but many children suffer from depression just like adults. The problem is many of them can't seem to express what they are feeling. Joining us this morning with some advice is licensed social worker and president and CEO of Daniel Memorial, Jim Clark, to help parents figure out the signs of depression in their kids. This is something you really don't think about, is it?
No, you don't, Adam. And it's thanks for me to be back again. And there's a journal just recently came out and said that 15% of pre-adolescents coming in had depression. And it's something that for parents to be aware of. And of course, we know that what really determines it from just normal behavior, because everyone says, well, that's the phase they're going through, or situational circumstances, is really its persistence and its intensity. And when it gets to a level that it's impacting social activities or family dynamics in any sort, or schoolwork, then it's something for parents to really pay attention to.
At that age, is it biological or is it based on what's going on in that child's life?
Well, we know that through research there is family trends. So there is some genetic predisposition that does exist, but environmental factors certainly are things that contribute to it. And we see it particularly in our daily practice. Of course, at Daniel, we deal with some of the more severe situational, where poverty, economics, unemployment, and items of that sort create difficulties for the child. Movement, constant movement, a child from school to school, or again, situational, death of a parent, or lack of parental involvement, are things that can lead to that depressive situations.
And kids can see what's going on in their house. So if their parents are struggling with finances, kids can see it. And even though, of course, they're not working, they're not bringing in money, they can get stressed too.
Absolutely. And that's one of the things that we encourage parents. Be careful. Don't let your children be involved in your day-to-day problems. And we've always talked about one of the most important things is to compliment your children. Make sure you have open lines of communication. But certainly, as you identified, be aware that we're a model at all times. And we can really kind of contribute to any kind of depressive feelings that a child may have.
How do you treat childhood depression? Is it different than how you would treat an adult with depression?
Yes. You know, you might use play therapy. There are several type of activities or approaches that a therapist or a psychiatrist or a physician may suggest, but we would always say talk to your physician, have them be able to refer you to a mental health counselor. Here locally, Child Guidance has several clinics, and they have an expert program where they deal with particularly babies who may have prone to depression. And 211, of course, here locally is just a great number to call when you have any kind of issues with your child or with a family member.
Is there a time when you say it's not a phase anymore, it's depression, when a parent can know?
Yes. Typically, the professionals say 2 weeks. If an incident in terms of their behavior changes drastically and it goes beyond 2 weeks, it may be situational because of a friend or a football game for that matter. But 2 weeks is generally thought of, if it persists and the intensity continues, it's really time to get some professional mental health.
All right. Well, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you. It's
always
a pleasure.
Good to see you. If you would like more information on this topic or other family-related issues, you can go to news4jax.com, click on the Scene on 4 tab, and look under Weekend Headlines.